But did you know
Yeah.
that? Did you know Napoleon was not born in France?
I was actually confused at that point. Is
Oh,
there a reason that he went to France from wherever he was from?
so he was born in Corsica, which is it's still French now, but Corsica in the 1760s was an Italian island. So when he was
Really?
born, yeah, when he was born, the island just became French.
Ah,
So they're
okay.
Italians
So it's like
basically, right?
but
So
it was
basically
technically French
Napoleon,
territory?
yeah, barely.
Okay.
So if you're looking at it, like, genetically, Napoleon is Italian. Like,
Okay.
he's got Italian DNA. I'm sorry, he's completely Italian. Okay, I should say that. Or he's
Okay.
completely Corsican. Like, he's a, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so the funny thing is when he went to France to, like, study military stuff, he spoke with an accent, a French accent. So his whole life he did not speak perfect French, and people
You
made
mean
fun
an
of him.
Italian accent?
Well, I mean, a French accent in a different accent. I don't know.
Like he
Like, I don't.
speaks French with a different sound, I guess.
Yeah, with a different accent. Yeah, he did not speak French in
Interesting.
the yeah. And here's another interesting thing. His original name was I'm going to be butchering this. Is like Napoleone Buonaparte. It's like Buona. When he went to France, it became
Whoa.
Bonaparte, like Bona. Yeah, so they're called the Bonaparte, the
So
Bonapartes. Yeah.
let me just try to relate this because I've never heard of this. So what you're saying is like
Yep.
the area he was born was basically like Italy up until right before he was born. Then it was turned into France, which is why he kind
Or
of
French
speaks a
land.
different,
Yeah.
yeah, like
So
a French
France,
territory.
France and Italy fought each other, and France won. And they said
Okay.
we want the island because the French were fighting on the island against the
Okay.
Italians. I mean, they're not Italians. It was like Genoa or whatever, like some Italian city state. And they're like, we want Corsica as the victory, and they gave Corsica. It's called Corsica. But
Interesting.
today Corsica is France. Like, it's been France the entire time. Yeah. So you go there, it's like it's France. So
So would this be, I guess, in your situation you're talking about, would it be something like Hawaii was not technically part of the US, and then all of a sudden it becomes part of the US, and some guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, you know what? I know what I can do," and then like fights
right,
everybody
right.
off? Interesting.
I was using Cuba because the proximity is so close to America, just like how Corsica is so close to France.
Or
But
like
my
Puerto
point
Rico.
is right. I should say Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. Right. Um,
Yeah.
my point is I was trying to use a
Hmm.
individual from an island, and they go to America slash France, and basically they solve all the problems. And I used to do this example I just did, this little story, and I would ask students and be like, "Would you fight for this man if he's like, let's now go attack, Mexico in the south and attack Canada in the north?"
Hmm.
And everyone's like, "Yeah, like yeah, let's do it,
Yeah.
right?"
Because you
Now,
got
people are
everybody. Yeah.
yeah, if people are wondering, France was definitely attacked four sides. It was attacked in the south by Spain. It was attacked in the north by British and I guess you would say Germans, Prussians, attacked from the east by Austria, by Italy, and I mean Britain also. I mean on the west side, but that's more ships. But also they did have a rebellion. France had a rebellion, and there were these people who were like pro king. They killed the king, right? So they were pro king, and then they fought a long rebellion against France, and Napoleon stopped it all. So yeah, anyway. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
kind of yeah, that's kind of my point of just trying to mention him as like the greatest general. It's not talked about enough.